Hey, what's up guys? I'm Renee from Rock and Roll Rentals and welcome to the KOD-800 karaoke tutorial video. And in this video we're going to show you kind of all the cables and equipment you'll be getting with your karaoke rental and a general overview of its function. Okay, so once you've rented the KOD-800 karaoke system, you'll end up with a bundle that looks something like this. And with it you'll get the video monitor, the karaoke player itself, the list of the karaoke songs, the PA speaker system, a bag of cables and microphones, and a tripod for the video monitor. Okay guys, so once you get home and you're setting up your karaoke system, the first thing you want to do is pour out the contents of your Rock and Roll Rentals tote bag to reveal the cables and mics. And what you should see are a couple of power cables, one being for the video monitor and one for the karaoke player, audio cables, a video cable, 2 microphones, and 2 mic cables. Now let's go through the setup. The next step is assembly of the karaoke machine. And so these are the pieces here. This is the player, and this is where the mics are going to be plugging into. On the back is where you have all your audio and video outputs. So this is where you'll send signal to the PA speaker system as well as the video monitor. And then this is what the PA system looks like when it's taken apart. It's a 2-speaker system, so you have one speaker on either side, and in the back of it is a compartment that folds down. There's a door that comes down, and in it you'll find the power cord for the PA system as well as 2 of these. These are speaker cables, and that's to connect the audio from the mixer into the speakers. Okay, cool. So let's plug in some cables. This is the front of the karaoke system, and this is actually the area where you'll be pointing the remote and when you're selecting songs and changing things like echo and volume and music level and that kind of thing. This runs, by the way, on 2 AA batteries. So if for some reason the karaoke remote is not functioning, grab a couple of AA batteries and throw them in there. On the front here is both where the power button is. So if it's not on, go ahead and switch that on. And your microphone inputs and microphone volumes. So this is actually where you'll plug in the mics. This is the back of the karaoke system, and this is where you'll plug power from and into the wall. What you want to do to hook up audio first is we'll take this RCA to 1/4-inch speaker cable. You'll start with the RCA end, which is a little end, and they're left and right, colored red and white. And you'll plug that into the left and right output like we talked earlier. We've got the right side plugged in, so let's go ahead and do the left. Plug in from there. Then you'll take the 1/4-inch end here, and you'll plug that into the PA speaker system. And so what you want to do is you want to choose channel 3, because that's going to take this type of connector. And you take that and you plug it in left and right into the 1/4-inch stacked inputs here that say L mono and right. As a general rule of thumb, what you want to do is up at the top left corner of the PA mixer, you're going to have the master volume, which is just one singular volume knob here, and go ahead and leave that all the way up. Now if you trace up the channel here, you'll see the controls for the channel that we have the audio plugged into. And there's, from the bottom, there's reverb, which we can leave all the way down. Tone, leave right in the middle. And the channel volume, we can go ahead and start at about 12 to 2 o'clock. And then we can adjust from there. If we need to come up later on, we can come up. If we need to turn it down, we can turn it down. Okay, so let's connect some video. Now, what you're going to use is the single RCA video cable. Should be the last RCA cable that you have left in your bag. And you're going to go from the video output that we showed you earlier. It's the yellow single RCA output. And we'll go ahead and take one in, plug it from there. And we'll route that over to the video monitor. That's where you're going to be able to read your song lyrics and all that and that kind of stuff. So we take the video, the other end of that. We're going to plug that into the yellow video input of the monitor. On the side here is where you have your control, so we'll turn that on. And the first thing it's going to pop up is it's going to pull up from what input. So you may need to hit the source button to tell it. See, right now it says no signal, so we're not seeing anything. What we should see is the karaoke screen, so the menu screen for the karaoke player. Hit source and toggle over to AV. Then you'll see it pop up. So once you have your song list out, you're going to pick your song, and you're most likely going to first pick Pearl Jam. And what you do is each song has a corresponding 6-digit song number that needs to be typed in. So we'll type in that number. And you're going to point the remote at the machine, not the TV, and you'll see that the numbers will pop up and the song selection will be labeled. It says Jeremy. Hit enter, and it's in the queue. So, if you want to, you can add more songs. In this case, I am going to enter Jeremy again, because you can't do that just once. So you can enter a few songs and have them queued up and ready to go. And to play them, what you'll do next is just hit play. On top, lemon yellow sun. On